Hello, Katy, Texas. I've got your Cinco Ranch West and Southwest home sales and forecast. It is March the 1st, 2024, and overall resale activity is on a big slide long term. Look at this. The high in 2022, 603 down to 284 in the last 12 months. Just to compare to kind of a normal market, 477 sales back in 2019. So, wow, it's big time. Our quitters who tried to sell but were unsuccessful are operating in a little bit bigger capacity in our market here. Days on market are up. Months of inventory are so low, it's just ridiculous. And this points to kind of an extreme seller's market where prices, pressure on prices are very, very high. And we can kind of expect much the same. Our months of inventory this year to last year have tracked very, very closely and are going to continue in March, April, and May. Days on market are tracking, kind of had an off a little bit there, but probably a little bit of a seasonal drop in March, April, and May, and tracking pretty closely as well, maybe a little bit of an increase. And then our sales volume tracked very, very closely this year and last year. We're on track for 14 sales already booked in March. So maybe those sales volumes will be higher than last year. And we already have 3 booked in April. So we have a pretty good chance of beating last year's numbers. And we'll see also, we'll ride a pretty heavy seasonal increase in March, April, and May on our sales volume too. All right, let's take a look at our big picture. These are home sizes from the very smallest to the largest and their price. We have this thing in motion going all the way back to 2019. Our blue are going to be our more recent sales. Pinks are pendings, and the greens are active. Just look at the growth on this. And then right at the end, you'll notice that we don't really see any gray up here. And if we did, the market would be retracting a little bit. Nope, it just keeps going. There's a lot of pending sales really throughout the market, and many of them are pushing the top of it. There's a lot of green actives that are sort of sitting right in the middle of the market. But here's your overall profile for your 2,000 square foot home. The bottom of your market is about 300 to 340, 3,000 square feet, 440 to 460. 4,000 square feet, 490 to 600. If you own a 5,000 square foot home, the bottom of the market 730 to 870. On the cream puff, if you've got the 2,000 square foot home, 420 to 480 is about your price range. 600 to 760 is the top of the market for a 3,000 square foot home. 4,000 square feet, you start getting into some of the luxury gated communities here. 4,000 square feet, 820 to maybe 1.2. 5,000 square feet, 1.3 to 1.5. Super, super good performance from the luxury part of this market for sure. That is a big, scary blue curve going all the way back to COVID, because we are still feeling the effects of COVID. That blue curve is the reason why the Feds did what they did, and they have increased rates all the way up to there, trying to get this stubborn thing here down to the target 2%. And they're probably not going to do much for us as far as interest rates are concerned until maybe towards the end of the year. And this is the effect that it's had on the 30-year mortgage. Today it's sitting at about almost 7%. It almost certainly will go over 7%. There's Fannie Mae numbers. They're talking about maybe interest rates being below 6 by the end of the year. I don't think so. I think these forecasts are probably a lot closer. I think we're going to live with 7% or higher probably for the next couple of months. And then when we get into some of the summer months right here, we do see kind of a drop off. My guess is that probably in June or July, there is going to be a crush of buyers in this market, and they're probably going to lock their rates. And that means that this market is going to be berserk probably through the summer months and on into September and October. And you'll notice that it looks like interest rates probably towards the end of the year are going to rise. All right, so here's your over-under, and this is just ridiculous at COVID. How much more than asking price was gotten? That's what's in red right here. We're not seeing so much of that activity anymore. Sale price, we're probably negotiating, maybe 2 to 5% off the sale price today. But some of them are still getting a little bit over asking price. Really incredible. There's our inventory numbers, kind of overlaying in that same time frame. There's our asking price and sale price numbers. The latest sale price numbers we got is 186 a square foot. That ties a record high that was set back in November of last year. So prices are stable, pretty stable. Still overall, I think we're going to experience over the next couple of months, overall market-wide, moderate increases in our prices. All right, and let's just take a look at our forecast here. We're going all the way back in time from a year to today and beyond, and we're going to look at all of these sales. I have Cinco Ranch West and Southwest broken up into 3 different categories. 600,000 and less really kind of makes up the bulk. 7 and to $1 million, there's a lot fewer sales. And then of course the luxury market up here, $1 million and up. So this represents 600 and less represents about 75% of the market. Doing extremely well. A lot of pending sales, and they're all towards the top of this price strata here. We do have one that's been on the market for what, maybe 4 months or something like that, but most everybody has been on the market much less time than that. I got a 6-month window of stable prices here. Gets us through August or September or so of this year. 700s to $1 million, also doing pretty well. We have a little bit of a lull in sales here, but some good pending sales coming up. Got a 9-month window of price stability here. Takes us well through the end of the year. And then the luxury market, I wouldn't read too much into that trend line right there. It's doing pretty well. This is $1 million and up, and got a 12-month outlook here. It gets us to really this time next year with stable prices in this part of the market. Keep in mind that our interest rates, when they drop, is probably going to be June and July of this year, and that's going to be a very busy time in our market for sure. There it is. If you would like to see your home placed in the market visually so you can kind of tell what's going on, hit me up. I'm Keith Burris, broker at NXS Agency. Thanks for watching.